How's it going, peeps? ProPlanty here. You're going to have to bear with me with today's video because it's new content and anything could change. There could be new stuff that comes into fruition literally after this video goes up. But we're going to be doing a day one Scatterbug all the way through Spewpa to Vivillon, the new Pokemon family that Niantic have surprised us with today. So how do you get Scatterbug? Well, you go through your friends list, you grab a gift, and you pin it. You do not have to open it, but if you want a new gift from your friend, you're eventually going to have to open it, right? And it would be good to return the favor. I should really send some gifts. But we're not going to do this one here. I'm going to try and make this as straightforward and simple as possible for anyone that's trying to understand this new feature or just get their very first one in the decks. This would be my pro tip. Go down to your gifts, because this Pokemon is region-based. And ideally, you're going to have gifts from where you live, and there's going to be a unique variant of Vivillon in your region. This would be the best way to go about it, honestly. So I got a bunch from South Australia. There are 2 variants in Australia. I can throw up a map on the screen. Yeah, overwhelming, isn't it? Where do you start? Start with where you live, honestly. So you can actually go to your own gifts and go, oh, that's a pretty beautiful gift. Or postcard, I'm going to pin that. Save. And basically what you have to do is you have to pin 3 from a specific region to get that variant. Alright, so we've done 2 there. Let's do a 3rd one. These are terrible gifts. And we should get a Scatterbug now, yeah? Just get out of this screen and see what happens. Oh, what's this? Catch Vivillon. Sorry, it's Vivillon. I read the blog post. They actually gave us pronunciation. Pretty cool. Cheers, Niantic. From all around the world, if you pin multiple postcards from a certain region, you'll have a chance to encounter a Pokemon. And, yeah. Wow. This is day one, first impressions, mate. I'm learning as we go. Telling you what I know. The pattern on Vivillon's wings is affected by the climate of their habitat. You can check the Vivillon map from the Dex and the Vivillon Medal page to see where different Vivillon can be found. When you pin a postcard you receive from a friend, I just did my own, so keep that in mind, folks. You'll make progress on the Vivillon medal associated with that location. If you collect several postcards from a certain part of the world, you can encounter Scatterbug specifically from that habitat. Right. So you have... Oh, we got the river one. This is the Scatterbug Vivillon from Australia. There is one further north. I don't know if I know anyone from that area. I think it was the Sun Vivillon. So, yeah, wrapping your head around this. Oh, overwhelming. Trying to make this as simple as possible here. You hit OK? You get forced into a Scatterbug encounter. You can flee. I wouldn't recommend it. I would totally recommend dropping a Pineapple. Hey, chuck on a Mega Beedrill. I don't know, a bug type. And, yeah. You can do all of this from home. Man, I can't reach him. There we go. Yeah, you want to get as much candy as possible because the only way to get Scatterbug is through this mechanic. There he is in the Pokédex. You gotta love it. Was not expecting that today. And you can see there it actually shows you the Vivillon that you're going to get. And we do not have enough candy. So it looks like we're going to have to do it again. Now, I'm doing Australia as my example because it's where I live. It's easier for me. I'm going to find some Aussie friends from around Australia and we'll see what happens. But first we should look at the medal. Hey, let's look at the medal. There it is. We got the bronze medal. Overwhelming. Look at this. And you can actually tap on them. It says 0 of 9. Interesting. What do the other ones say? 0 of 3. So you can prestige each region, each variant. The Australian one called River. I have to pin 9 gifts, postcards, to get another Scatterbug encounter. So let's try and find 9 Aussie friends. We're going to start off with Kate. And I'm just going to skim through this. And again, I'm not going to open the gift, but you might as well as, you know. Let's do Loza. Oh, can't do Loza. We got another gift. This is from West Coast, South Australia. So a lot of variety from Oz, yeah. Come on, Brit, you're letting me down here. Called out. Please don't call me out, though. We got one from Cricket here. So this is New South Wales. Again, so much variety. Yeah? Now, I just want to check the medal to see if it's actually keeping tabs. It is keeping tabs. Apparently, we've only done 2 here from the river region, and it looks like we've started the garden region. See, this is where it's getting confusing. I don't know where these bloody variants are. You can check the map here. So it seems one of the gifts we did was actually New Zealand. That's very interesting. So why don't I do a few friends from New Zealand and we'll start another Scatterbug Vivillon. Yeah, we'll do the river one. Right, we're going to do Missy Gal, Megan. Oh, and I need to point out, this isn't retroactive, folks, obviously. So for those that have been pinning for the past few months, none of that matters. It all matters from here on out. Another beautiful friend from New Zealand, a Patreon. This one's from New Zealand, pinned. We should ideally get another Scatterbug. That was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, cool. Oh, this is a different medal. That's the medal we're doing. Oh my gosh, wrapping my head around this. There we go, the garden one. That's what I was talking about. And now we have a Scatterbug from New Zealand, or the river variant. And yeah, you don't want to delete these bad boys. They're all unique in their own way. You'll want to evolve them eventually for the Pokédex. That's what I mean. There's the medal and the dex. It does say receive from New Zealand, so you can keep tabs. But even the Vivillon icon there for evolve is different. That's nice. That'd be the way to go. Try and do as much variety as possible with the 3. You know, the very first part of the medal. So now I know we've done garden, we've done river, but you still got to prestige them a mighty amount. And I don't want to overwhelm you folks. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So the video is going to be pretty much that, yeah? I would have no idea where to start here. My other recommendation would be just pinning everything and seeing what sticks, you know? That would work too. Everyone's pinning postcards like crazy now. Yeah, if we check out both my Scatterbug, it says they're caught from where I live. They're both really good IVs, eh? But that one's New Zealand, this one's SA. So that's helpful. And you can see the Vivillon there, very different. So yeah, I don't know what happens tomorrow. If you could unpin and repin the same postcard from someone, like does something reset at midnight? Not too sure as of filming this, but this is pretty much the premise. Rinse and repeat. It's Unknown 2.0. Oh my gosh. I really want to tackle the river one. And yeah, you really got to read the postcard. Just because you've got a friend from Australia, well, maybe they were just overseas and you're pinning a gift from a different location. I think a lot of this new content here will die pretty quickly for a lot of folk that don't have friends online, don't have friends from other regions. You're just local. It makes it very, very hard. You're going to have to start, talking to strangers online, giving out your friend code. It gets messy. And just pinning garbage for the sake of Vivillon. I know a lot of people cherish their postcards, so you'll be going in and removing postcard pins and blah, 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 blah. Oh my dear gosh. I almost want to nickname my friends from where they're from or get something down on a notepad to make this easier, because I don't know where to start. Fitz, you're Aussie. Melbourne, yeah? Victoria, beautiful. That should be another river one. I have a ton of local friends, so my own region should be the easiest. Kate's alt, here we go. Hahaha, licked mural, pin that, absolutely. So that's an Australian one. Birchie, another Aussie. Western Australia, we'll see where that gets us. Chad, mate, another Aussie. Just doxing everyone, my bad. Has to be done. Queensland, pinned. Yeah, it's looking mighty fine now. 7 of 9. We're about to get another Scatterbug encounter. And then you got to do 15, and then I think you've completed that region in the medal. Yeah? Rinse and repeat. Auntie M, help me out, please. ACT, done. And Debbie Pebble, you should be number 9, hey? Thank you so much for helping. Oh, this one's from Singapore, see? So that's an old gift. That's a nice one. That won't help us, though. And Marie, thank you. South Australia. That is definitely 9, yeah? So we should get a Scatterbug? Ooh, fancy, yeah. Metal goes brr. There's a Scatterbug. 199 CP. Okay, I'm starting to understand this, and I hope this video has helped even just a little bit. Try and do your own region first. Don't stress about all the other ones until later. That's how I would tackle it. There is no rush. You know, there is a rush. You got to get them all. ASAP. FOMO. Nah. So yeah, that's how you farm Scatterbug. He's not in the wild as far as I know. I might do a follow-up video at some point just showing you how I'm going with it and if there's any new updates or changes. So if you're new, please consider subscribing, turn the notification bell on, blah, blah, blah. It wants me to do 15 now, and I don't know if I can do another 15 from the river region today. I should start opening those gifts too. This might motivate me. And then, yeah, New Zealand or the garden variant, 9. So it takes a bit of gift exchanging, and that's the entire point with the postcard system and Christmas on the way, you know? I see what you did there, Niantic. We got a jungle one, so yeah. I could legit just go on a pin spree, and we would probably lock in some more Scatterbug, but they are, yeah, as of filming, locked to these medals. So getting candy is quite difficult, if you ask me. Yeah? But just going in blind and pinning everything you see, you'll start to learn where your friends are from if you don't know already. Or what type of Vivillon variant they have, should I say. So we just pinned a bunch there. Have we made any progress? Oh, we most certainly have. Yeah, look at all that. We've done a few of High Plains, Jungle. We did another garden one. What's this? Catch. Oh? Oh, cool. Your encounters are stashed there. So if you flee, just go back to your meadow, everyone. And the Scatterbug will be waiting there for you. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that. 204. That's pretty good, eh? Yeah. Rinse and repeat. And eventually you'll be able to evolve one. I'm going to use rare candy. Y'all laughed at me for hoarding rare candy. Well, I'm the one laughing now. That is a really, really good IV. And where's he from? US. Yeah, I got a ton of US friends, so that's a good one. We can evolve him. I might even rename these just so it's easier. It saves me scrolling down. I want to do my Aussie one. So what does the dex look like? It's just Scatterbug and... oh my gosh. Oh dear, this is a... oh, what? Seal? Yeah, okay. Damn, man. So let's do Scatterbug's Evo. This is my Australian one. This is the river variant. We'll take note of that. We got the river one. And we got many, many more to tackle over the days, weeks, months, and years to come. Yeah. This is an interesting mechanic. There's Spewpa. What a horrible name. Spewpa. Oh dear. But that's cool. And again, if we hit the dex, it's just going to take us here, isn't it? And show the Scatterbugs and the Spewpas that you've done. Gosh, we haven't even started with the shiny, which I hope that thing don't release for a long time. Imagine trying to get shinies of each. Gosh. So yeah, let's say you go stupidly hard at this content. I have 1700 rare candy, so I could do a ton of these with ease. It would be very hard to get a Vivillon of every variant. So we do 100 there. So yeah, you keep doing your pinning and postcards, and then you can evolve Spewpa. Spewpa, sorry. I've been saying Spewpa. Spewpa! And here we go. We'll have our very first Vivillon in the decks. And they all look different. I'll do another one so we can see the difference. But yeah, there you go. That's the content in a nutshell. Vivillon, nice. That's the river variant. Okay, so now, yeah, so Scatterbug and Spewpa, they look like that, but then Vivillon, you have that, you have a lot of stuff here. Oh dear, okay. Right. Well, that's one of many. And there's the male and female variant. Oh my gosh. Let's do the garden variant. Yeah? Just dump some rare candy in and evolve. That'll be another one for the collection. Scatterbug is only 1 kilometer for a candy as well, so if you're looking to get more, chuck him as your buddy, seriously. He'd be just as good as your Magikarp for Gyarados and stuff, so totally can recommend. I've been meaning to offload some of this rare candy, so I was waiting for something like this. There you go. So we will absolutely have a unique Vivillon here. It won't be a Dex entry, but it will go towards the Dex. For completionists, heck yeah. It's much greener, that one, eh? The Vivillon, it's the garden green. I like that. So yeah, look at the Dex now. We can see both of them. I really like that. That's cool. Obviously, the rare candy method is cheating, but at the same time, this is how you show the content, mate. You know what? Let's do this US one as well. Why bloody not? Gotta indulge. It's Christmas. Here we go. We got another Vivillon. Wow. They actually look legitimately pretty. I like each and every single one. They have some gorgeous designs. This is not subtle at all. So again in the Dex, folks. There you go. Looks like the one we just did was modern. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to leave it at that before I'm broke, rare candy-wise. They look so pretty, don't they? All these variants. Yeah. I'll continue to dabble in the pinning. It's kind of boring, isn't it, to watch the pinning. And I'll try and get a few more regions down pat. And maybe I'll spend a bit more rare candy later and get a few more in the Dex. This is something I would love to complete. I need to figure out which place is what. Like, what's marine, you know? You gotta look on the map here and have a look. Marine, okay. You know, garden's over there too. It's not necessarily just New Zealand. And same with the sun one in Australia. There's another sun one over there. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in my Discord with all my beautiful Patreons from around the world. I think we can cover a lot of ground here. That'll be great. But, yeah. For those starting, just do your own location. Easy as. Make Scatterbug your buddy. Get some extra candy. Get creative with it. Dump some rare candy in. Do some raids. Repeat, you know. Pin, pin, and pin. And see where you're at. That's really cool. It's a solid piece of content. And a shiny hunter's worst nightmare when that releases. They're definitely different. They're beautiful. What kind of moveset does Vivillon have? Struggle Bug and Gust for fast. Aerial Ace, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, and Hurricane for charged. Yeah, that's it from me. Won't hold you up any longer. Thank you so much. Good luck. Chuck those friend codes in the comments section. Help people out. Hey, let's start something. And start sending those gifts. I'm really going to try and do it now, folks. Hold me to it, alright? Because I'm shocking for it. But that's the Scatterbug in a nutshell. Peace. Thank you so much. Hope it helped somewhat. I learnt a lot today. Fantastic.